C. Comfort Index. Very poor. C is an indicator which reflects a stock's ability to resist severe and/or lengthy price declines. JAGX has a C rating of 0.43, which is very poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. C is based solely upon a stock's long-term price history. GRT, Earnings Growth Rate. GRT reflects a company's 1 to 3 year forecasted earnings growth rate in percent per year. JAGX has a forecasted earnings growth rate of 20.00%, which VectorVest considers to be very good. EPS, Earnings Per Share. EPS stands for leading 12 months earnings per share. JAGX has a forecasted EPS of -36 cents per share. VectorVest determines this forecast from a combination of recent earnings performance and traditional fiscal and/or calendar year earnings forecasts. PE, Price-to-Earnings Ratio. PE shows the dollars required to buy $1 of earnings. JAGX has a PE of -10.00. The average PE of all the stocks in the VectorVest database is 61.81. A. Earnings Yield. A reflects earnings per share as a percent of price. JAGX has an A of -10.00%. This is below the current average of 1.62% for all the stocks in the VectorVest database. GPE, Growth to PE Ratio. JAGX has a GPE rating of -2.00. A stock is commonly considered to be undervalued when GPE is greater than 1.00. Dividend. VectorVest reports annual, regular, cash dividends as indicated by the most recent payments. Special distributions, one-time payments, stock dividends, etc., are not generally included in division. JAGX does not pay a dividend. DI, Dividend Yield. DI reflects dividend per share as a percent of price. JAGX does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend yield rating. DI equals 100x, div/price. It is useful to compare DI with A. If DI is not significantly lower than A, the dividend payment may be in jeopardy. DS, Dividend Safety. DS is an indicator of the assurance that regular cash dividends will be declared and paid at current or at higher rates for the foreseeable future. JAGX does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend safety rating. Stocks with DS values above 75 typically have RS values well above 1.00 and A levels that are much higher than DI. DG, Dividend Growth Rate. Dividend growth is a forecasted annual growth rate of a company's dividend based on historical dividend payments and dividend predictability. It is a subtle yet important indicator of a company's financial performance. It also provides some insight into the board's outlook on the company's ability to increase earnings. JAGX does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend growth rating. YSG, YSG Vector. YSG is an indicator which combines DI, DS and DG into a single value, and allows direct comparison of all dividend-paying stocks in the database. JAGX does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a YSG rating. Stocks with the highest YSG values have the best combinations of dividend yield, safety, and growth. These are the stocks to buy for somewhat above current income and long-term growth. VOL. VOL is the 50-day moving average of daily volume as computed by VectorVest. JAGX has an VOL of 64,344,739 shares traded per day. Percent volume. Percent volume reflects the percent change in today's trading volume as compared to the VOL. Percent volume equals volume of vol 100. JAGX had a percent volume of 29.19% on Monday, January 11, 2021. Percent PRC. JAGX price changed -10.00% from the prior day's closing price. Sales. JAGX has annual sales of 8 million.